Hey guys, my name's Leah and I am a singer-songwriter based in Texas, and I'm going to show you guys some ways that I make merch in a cheap and some sustainable way too. First thing I'm going to show you is my t-shirts. Ta-da! So this is a block printed t-shirt and you will need a few supplies for these. You'll need a roller, the block, ink, and your cutter tools. You also need some sort of glass piece. I got my glass piece from a photo frame that I thrifted from Goodwill. Just took out the glass and used it. That's what you roll the ink on. There's a lot of YouTube videos about how to block print. You can look at those, but the total cost is that for all of the supplies. And then I buy my shirts from Goodwill or bins outlets. And if you know what to look for, a lot of Goodwills will have plain white t-shirts there for $1, which is a lot cheaper than paying $5 to $10 per shirt from a t-shirt printing company. Another thing I make are these little match boxes. I made these recently. These were really cheap, so you can buy 10 matchboxes for $1 from Walmart. Okay, so I bought 100 and that was $10 to make matchboxes. It has my logo on the front, my QR code on the back for people to scan and go to my website. These I made on Canva. I measured the size of the box and made it in Canva that way, printed it out, glued it on, easy peasy. And then the last thing I want to tell you about is stickers. So my favorite thing to do for stickers is to make address labels from Walgreens. So same day pickup. I make the address label in Canva again. I type in return address label and the template comes up with the exact right size. You throw this into the Walgreens app where you can upload your own address label image. Yeah, and I printed these. These are, I think, $25 for 100 or something. And they're pretty decent quality. They're glossy. I wouldn't recommend them for like outside use, but I would cut these and, you know, give them to people at shows. So these are just cheap ways to make merch that aren't gonna break your bank, especially if you're starting out as a musician and don't have a lot to spend right now. T-shirts, matchboxes, stickers, anything for people to take with them after shows. These are all easy things to do. With the block print, you can also make